What is going on, Arrowhead Militia? Welcome back to DCRP. Doing a little bit of a showcase today. The girls' mechanic shop. God, my brain's not wanting to fire. It's been doing really well. I mean, really, really well. We've got brand new vehicles in that have been through the testing and now doing their final checks here in the garage. So, let's go, Tess. So, do one last walkthrough, shall we?
Yep.
So, for all of you guys wondering, no, we are not going to be talking in character, just simply as it is a showcase. This isn't a roleplay type of scene, but yeah, as you guys can tell, we have a whole host of new vehicles ranging from Novas to Rolls Royces. We have a Viper, which is being stubborn. But yeah, we have another Firebird and some Colorados. Of course, you guys can tell. One with bed cap, one without. So they are spawned, or two different spawn codes, which I don't really enjoy, but it is just what it is. So fairly nice interior on everything. So really, basically, Colorados, again, same truck, just one has bed cap, one does not. Viper, let me go put the hood back up. It also has a detailed engine bay, if it were to stop being stubborn. But really nice detailed engine bay. I should be able to find a actual sound mod for this Viper as well, but that'll be later down the road if people actually start using that. Of course, the Rolls Royce. If you guys know what Rolls Royce this is, I would really like for you guys to comment down below, as I actually do not know what Rolls Royce this is. So again, if you know, leave it down in the comments, as we'll add that little paperwork into the county. But either way, across here we have three different Novas. They're all drag vehicles, so these are gonna not be necessarily civilian ownable. They are gonna just be, little mess around vehicles for people in case they have a scene. But we have a small tire on our right, more of a pro style here in the middle, and then we have a really nice big tire over on our far left. Then on the far end, we have the 1970 Firebird, which also looks really cool. Very, very bright blue interior, which I believe can be swapped around. But yeah, pretty neat little vehicle here. And yeah, for further driving and that kind of stuff, you guys will have to kind of poke around the channel and poke around the other people's content, as of course I'm not going to go out and drive all of these, as we do have a few more vehicles that we are going to be driving around a little bit, but not in reference of the White Oak mechanic shop, as they didn't need to come here first. So let us clean all this up now that you guys have seen all of these nice, beautiful vehicles. We'll see you all in just a moment. Alrighty, and that's all you set up here. I don't really think there's anything else. That's plugged in, right?
Yep.
Cool. Alright, let's get downstairs and see what we got. Alright, guys. As you can tell, there's something going on with the fire department. Just a temporary solution for some issues that we've had. and you guys will see what those issues are. Or I've already lost EMS chief. What? Oh, never mind. I didn't lose the EMS chief. You took the easy way down. All right, and then, yeah, we'll go up front, and you guys will see through the very nice bays we have fire apparatus. Of course, black car, my personal POV, and then the two of interest, the Pierce fire engine and a Chevy Silverado Embo. So these are going to be just temporary vehicles. They are the only two vehicles. I've been looking around for a deal just as a temporary solution. These are models that were uploaded to LSPDFR that I ended up grabbing. Our chief's gonna go take a email, it sounds like, so they'll be right back. But yeah, so Chevy's pretty nice. You guys will also notice that I have swapped out my sirens. I've personally just gotten tired of hearing rumbler sirens, so it is just something that we're gonna be dinking around with for a bit. But yeah, something, fairly cozy. I mean, they're not super nice. We have nicer stuff. We've had nicer stuff, but as of right now, that stuff hasn't been in, and I don't think are going to be coming back in, as we're going to be grabbing some nicer stuff down the road once we have a little bit of funding, or at least myself. So yeah, just a temporary solution for something so we can do some very basic medical and fire. So really neat. And then of course we have the Pierce Fire Rescue, which this also is really neat because it takes over the actual fire truck slot of GTA. So you have actual fire engines. Or fire sirens. So that's also really neat. I've been tempting, and I've been going over the idea of turning the server into actual server sided sirens, just so fire can have their own sirens. But I've been trying to get in contact with people that know how to do that with no great avail. So again, if you know how to, and you are a 5M dev and would like to offer some help with setting the sirens up for us, we'd really appreciate the help. I would say that we'd be able to pay you, but I don't think myself or Hannah are in a position where we'd be able to, so it would very much just be dependent on if you feel generous and are able to come and swing by and help set up the server-sided area for everything. So it'd be really cool if someone were to be able to reach out, but if not, we'll work with what we've got right now. Oh, so if you guys didn't catch the video the other day, Kai does have a Toyota Tacoma as a personal fire vehicle. Pretty nice, really low, low profile. It is a personal take-home car. It's actually his personal truck that he threw some lighting in and sirens. And then, of course, we have the actual fire rescue, which will be used by myself and Hannah until we can get the trucks back in. Then we'll be able to rock whatever we want to rock there for on duty. Also, for all of you guys noticing the green still here, just ignore it. We're still figuring out some stuff within the server, still being kind of a little little funky, but fire is not necessarily open fully right now, so we're just gonna figure out what that is a little bit later down the road. But yeah, fire and EMS finally have vehicles. So got one more vehicle to show you guys, and that is actually not for this uniform, but another one. So again, give me just a second to clean up all of this stuff, and we'll see you guys across the map in just a moment. Well, as you guys can tell by the uniform, it is LEO related. I do want to give a special thank you to Herm HNKM over on the lspdfr.com website, as he is the creator of this next vehicle. I would have given special thank yous to other creators, but sadly, due to Opera clearing my my history due to space issues that I was having because of all the work I've been doing, sadly, I couldn't find the links to the other vehicles, so I do apologize for those. This vehicle I ended up sending to Hannah, so it's the only reason I was able to find the link for this one again. The vehicle that we're about to show you is actually kind of unique, as it is a ELS hybrid. So it works off of course, ELS systems, but it also works as just a 32 siren, which is a lot of our our nicer fire trucks and all them are also 32 sirens. So a lot of us run it. So yeah, let me show you the goods as we get out here. And there you guys go, right there. A really, really nice 2024 Ford Mustang. Of course, undercover. But this thing is super, super sweet. It's actually one of the very few just kind of middle of the ground units that we have. It's not as fast as the Camaros and all that, so it's going to be a nice vehicle that we'll be able to give to everybody that is a higher ranking, of course, supervisors and above. We'll be able to rock this vehicle, and then they'll have to go through some more training to go in the actual like Camaros and that kind of stuff, just as they do 200 plus miles per hour. This tops out around 110, I believe, 114, that area. But yeah, this Mustang is super, super sweet. And you guys are probably sitting here going, well, show us the goods. Show us the lighting. I got you guys. So really, really cool. I love ELS just simply because of the lighting. This is 32 siren, so it actually works really well in the server already. As, like I said, a lot of us use 32 sirens already. So.
Ja, det är öppet nu.
What? All right.
Nej,
There you go.
det är rätt upp.
So, of course, with it being a 32 siren and a little bit more on the focus on, lighting and that kind of stuff, textures of engine bays and additional little snippets like medical guns and that kind of stuff in the trunk do not exist, but the interior makes up for it, in my opinion. Looks really nice. The handheld, there is a little wonky in coloring. The HUD's a little wonky, but everything looks super solid. So very, very cool. So yeah, and right there, you guys, that is the last vehicle for the little showcase. Like I said, I would do driving in all of the vehicles, but I do want you guys to kick around the channel, as I know for a fact I'll probably be ending up driving a few of those newer vehicles a little bit, as well as other people as well, like Liam and of course Hannah. So If you guys want to see those NRP, do continue to check in and hang out here on YouTube with our videos that will be coming out every now and then. And of course, over on Twitch, links to Twitch down in the description as always. On top of that as well, if you guys want to join DCRP New Horizons, the link to the Discord is also always going to be down in the description. But with that being said, this is going to be a shorter showcase or a shorter video, just simply as it is a showcase video. But yeah, with that being said, we're gonna get out of here and I'm gonna go do some more work. So thank you all for watching, and yeah, consider joining DCRP today. Take care, y'all.